Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. It looks like E3 has been canceled yet again. So this is a article from PlayStationLifestyle.net. I'll link in the description below for those of you that want to check it out for yourselves. E3 2022 Expo canceled. Future of event left uncertain. The ECA, Entertainment Software Association, has been canceled this year's E3 2022 in-person event. This means that the industry event will be fully online, just like last year's E3 2021, while the ECA brought up concerns with the recent Khufu variant as the main reason. Some insider reports indicate that the trade group had actually made the decision as early as fall 2021. E3 2022 Expo canceled, so what's next? Of course, when considering the increase in Khufu cases in the US, the decision to cancel such a large-scale physical event like E3 2022 is understandable. You also got to remember, as I said like in the previous video, E3 is an event that's held in California, except for 1 year I think they held it in Atlanta, Georgia. But it's based out of California, and we already know, as I said in the previous video, there's a lot of restrictions and stuff in California. So that probably also factored into this decision. However, as reported by IGN, several anonymous insider sources state that the ECA had actually decided to quietly cancel the in-person event portion of E3 2022 back in November 2021. This is backed by the fact that the E3 2022 did not even appear on the Los Angeles Convention Center's 2022 calendar. In the past, the ECA would typically book spots at the location at least a year in advance. Yeah, that's usually the norm, especially when it comes to these large-scale events. They book it out pretty well in advance, so that you know that it's going to be coming at the very least, you know, to whatever location it is that they're going to hold it at. They try to get that done first and foremost when it comes to these things. E3 has had a rocky history for some time now, and the global, has only made things worse from the leak that revealed the personal information of over 2,000 journalists and attendees in 2019 to the departure of the show host Geoff Keighley and creative directors at IM8-Bit. The list goes on. E3 has also been having somewhat of an identity crisis as of late, boasting of a reimagined event in 2021 while later backtracking on plans to paywall parts of the expo. Ooh, that's not, good that they backtracked on that. Because it's already expensive enough, right, to get over to E3 as it is. Even more worrying, the ECA has yet to confirm any details about the digital side of E3 2022, as if to rub salt in the wound. Keighley also confirmed that his own Summer Gamefest would return in 2022, just hours after E3's cancellation announcement. Dang, look at that. You see Geoff Keighley tweet that out. In other news, Sony recently revealed that the PS... Okay, so we don't need to go any further there. So, looks like it's been canceled again. There hasn't been any... at least that I've seen, any kind of updates regarding their digital event. But unfortunate, right? Unfortunate that E3 has yet again been canceled, but not really all that surprising when you consider where it's typically held at, and that is California. Now, one could probably say, well, why don't they just go somewhere else like they did that 1 year where they went to Atlanta? I mean, they could, I guess, do that, but you got to remember this is a business that is based out of California. That's their home base. And it's not really a traveling show. E3 is not a traveling show. Like I said, it was 1 year I think that they did it in Atlanta, Georgia. I think that was like 97, if I'm not mistaken, is they held it in Atlanta, Georgia at a convention center there. But, I hope that the restrictions that they have over there in California is not something that eventually just absolutely obliterates E3's business. I mean, I would hope that they would try to find, or they would at least consider, I shouldn't say I would hope they would try to find a new venue on such short notice. I mean, but maybe that's something they should consider for the future. Maybe it's time for E3 to move out of California and move to a state that doesn't have the restrictions that California does at this point in time, right? Maybe Texas, maybe Florida, I don't know. I'm just saying, might be something to consider in the future, because as I know that it's something, again, that is kind of deeply rooted over there, but maybe what they need is a fresh coat of paint. So let me know what you guys think of this news in the comment section below, and until next time, y'all know how it goes. The hunt continues.